Leonardo da Vinci, one of the most brilliant minds to ever walk the earth, is known for his immense contributions to art, science, and engineering. His work continues to fascinate and inspire people to this day, from his masterpieces like the Mona Lisa to his futuristic inventions. However, amid the genius of his art and engineering, there lies a curious and intriguing aspect of his life that has captured the imagination of scholars and historians for centuries: his habit of writing in reverse, from right to left, in what we now call mirror writing. While many have speculated about the reasons behind this strange practice, it seems more likely that it was a natural result of his being left-handed. With practical benefits rather than any deliberate attempt at secrecy or encryption, at first glance, the idea of writing backwards seems like an oddity, especially for a person who was known for his cutting-edge scientific observations and artistic brilliance. Leonardo's mirror writing is not just a quirky detail of his life, it provides a glimpse into his world, his habits, and even his way of thinking. When Leonardo wrote his notebooks, he would do so in reverse, forming letters and words that could only be properly read in a mirror. To many, this was a baffling and mysterious habit, one that has fueled endless theories about its purpose. One of the most common ideas is that Leonardo wrote in this manner to protect his ideas. Given the highly competitive nature of Renaissance Italy, where artists and intellectuals fought fiercely for patronage and recognition, it's easy to see why some would think Leonardo might want to keep his ideas secret. His notebooks were filled with sketches of inventions, designs, anatomical drawings, and detailed observations of the natural world, which were far ahead of his time. Some suggest that by writing in mirror image, Leonardo could protect his intellectual property from prying eyes. This theory is plausible, as many of his inventions, such as flying machines and advanced weaponry, could have been seen as dangerous or controversial, potentially putting him in conflict with powerful figures if they fell into the wrong hands. However, this theory of secrecy is likely overstated. While it's possible that Leonardo might have wanted to keep some of his thoughts private, there's another, much more practical explanation for his reverse writing. Leonardo was left-handed, and being left-handed in a world designed for right-handed people often presents unique challenges. In Leonardo's time, the majority of people were right-handed, and writing instruments and tools were not designed with left-handed individuals in mind. For a left-handed person, writing with a quill pen could result in smudging ink as their hand dragged across the paper. This is a common issue for left-handed writers, and it could make writing difficult and messy. It's likely that Leonardo, in his pursuit of perfection and precision, turned to mirror writing as a practical solution to this problem. Writing from right to left would allow his hand to move in a direction that avoided smudging the ink, as his hand would not be directly on top of the freshly written words. This technique, while seemingly peculiar to modern eyes, would have been a clever adaptation to the practical constraints of being a left-handed writer. It was an instinctive and efficient way for him to preserve the clarity of his writing without being hindered by the messiness that often comes with left-handed writing. Additionally, mirror writing may have been a habit born out of convenience and comfort for Leonardo. Left-handed people often develop certain idiosyncratic habits to navigate a world designed for right-handed individuals. Leonardo, as a highly creative and inventive individual, would have been no stranger to finding new and innovative ways to solve everyday challenges. Mirror writing could very well have been a natural, unconscious adaptation to his environment. Once he began writing this way, it may have simply become second nature to him. Another aspect of Leonardo's mirror writing that has piqued interest is how it contributed to the mystique surrounding him. While some historians argue that Leonardo wrote in reverse to protect his ideas, others believe that he may have used it to enhance his enigmatic image. In the Renaissance, intellectuals and artists were often associated with esoteric knowledge and mystical insights, and the notion of writing in reverse could have served to bolster this image. By writing backwards, Leonardo may have unintentionally added an air of mystery and secrecy to his notebooks, leading people to believe that he was hiding deeper truths or encoding hidden messages. In this way, the act of mirror writing may have played into the larger narrative of Leonardo's genius, making his ideas seem even more advanced and cryptic. It's also worth noting that Leonardo's mirror writing was not limited to just his notebooks. It was a habit he employed throughout his life, often writing in reverse in various documents and sketches. His use of mirror writing was consistent and deliberate, suggesting that it wasn't merely a temporary phase but a deeply ingrained part of his daily routine. As a result, his notebooks, which are filled with intricately detailed sketches, anatomical drawings, and scientific observations, have become even more fascinating to modern scholars. Despite being written backwards, Leonardo's notes remain a treasure trove of information, offering profound insights into his scientific observations, artistic process, and inventive mind. Despite the practicality of mirror writing, Leonardo was no stranger to the challenges that came with this habit. When he wrote in reverse, his handwriting was often harder to read than the average person's, even for those who were familiar with his work. In fact, it wasn't until much later, when scholars began to study his notebooks in more detail, that they realized the true meaning behind his peculiar writing style. For those who could read the reverse text, however, Leonardo's thoughts were still legible. And his ideas continued to inspire generations of thinkers, artists, and engineers. In addition to being a practical solution to a common problem faced by left-handed individuals, Leonardo's mirror writing can be seen as an extension of his unique way of thinking. Da Vinci was known for approaching problems from multiple perspectives, challenging conventional wisdom, and exploring ideas that others would dismiss as impossible. Mirror writing may have been another manifestation of his desire to think differently, to look at the world through a unique lens. It reflects the very essence of his creative process, where every idea and every observation was viewed from multiple angles, constantly shifting and evolving. Leonardo da Vinci's mirror writing is a small but significant part of his legacy. It serves as a reminder of the complexities of his genius, the challenges he faced as a left-handed individual in a right-handed world, and the practical yet creative ways in which he navigated those challenges. While the reasons behind his mirror writing may never be fully understood, it remains an enduring symbol of his intellectual curiosity, his attention to detail, and his unrelenting pursuit of perfection. Whether as a practical solution to a common problem or as a means of adding mystery to his already enigmatic persona, Leonardo's mirror writing continues to fascinate and inspire, offering a glimpse into the mind of one of history's greatest and most complex geniuses.